I'm just telling you this right now. I want to do anything I can to cooperate in this investigation. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need.
Well, like I said, I need to know that you haven't sold or tried to sell that tape to anybody else. Can you tell me that?
I can tell you I've not completed the transaction. I admit that, but I must admit, frankly, I know I'm not under oath, so I'm just saying this out of the goodness of my heart. I haven't entered into preliminary negotiations for the material.
Who has the tape?
Excuse me?
Who has the tape?
Well, I have a copy of the tape, and I will forward right now. If you give me an email, I will have it within 4 seconds. So you have everything I have. So let's just stay friendly here, because
Who has the original tape?
I don't know. I don't know who sent it to me, and I say that with the God's honest truth. Think of this, Special Agent. Here's the angle. Someone sent it to me with the hope that I would be able to exploit it into the distribution media, whether it's MTV.
Did you make any copies?
I did receive through FedEx a copy of this material, 9 hours plus of raw material from their last hours at that graduation party.
Did you make any copies after you received
No,
the footage?
no, I have not. I have not. But what I have done is told people in the industry about the existence of this, because to me it still could be a Blair Witch thing where it's all fictional. I just don't know.
Well, it's certainly not a crime for you to tell anybody about it. But from this point forward, you'd be doing yourself a favor if you wouldn't tell anybody else about this. Because right now, this thing has the potential to really ruin your life. I mean, if you want to be in a position where just the fact that right now the tapes in California could change us from being a New York investigation into an interstate FBI situation. And let me tell you something, the feds don't mess around.
I didn't ask for the tape. So the tape was sent to me, and to be honest, I was about to report it, but when you get so many tapes from filmmakers trying to do a Blair Witch, you can't report ever fake. The biggest movie ever made was Paranormal Activity, and it's a fake, faux footage, found footage thing. It's a genre unto itself. So when I get tapes like that, if I call the cops I'd be calling the cops every day. So here's what I got to understand. After watching the tape and seeing the deaths and it all putting it together, I realized I was in too deep. I was about to call you boss. If I was trying to hide this, I would not try to shop it. And I will give you everything. You get me I'll get you right now my people on. So they will give you all the information to how to get in touch with us. We will send you digitally everything we got. And let's touch base soon, because I'd like to know where I stand in all this, because my reputation's at stake.
I'm sure by now you know that the footage you found is real, correct?
Whatever for you. I would just ask one more time. Right. Just the longer you, because it's going to take you 3 seconds to think of what your next move is.
All right. Let me.
So you just been hit. What do you do next? But stop at your mark. Your turn. A mark is where you were. You're staying the whole time back there. Back a foot. That's your mark. Right. So when you come to that point, you stop. You think. Give me 5 seconds of it, and.
Felt that he had shamed his family and himself, and he could not bear to have the world see, videoed for the world to see his actions of that evening.
How would they, someone have like a camera phone or something?
Are you telling me that you weren't aware that there were over 400 miniature cameras recording all of the events of that evening?
What are you talking about? 400? Where were the cameras? I haven't seen any cameras. What'd I say?
Was there a note? Can you tell me about the note?
Can you like tell me like a little bit about the note?
Were you aware that the activities of most of the cameras are the newest technology? There were some that were as small as a Tic Tac, other ones that were a little bit more obvious.
Like The Real World?
I'm not familiar with that show, but suffice it to say that there were very small cameras present throughout the home. We'd like to think that they caught most of the pertinent events of that evening.
Why were there cameras? It was just a party. I mean, it wasn't. Why the cameras?
Well, we're still trying to piece together exactly why those cameras were there, but I can tell you, with millions of dollars worth of artwork and a beautiful house like that, obviously whoever rented this place wanted to protect their investment quite a bit.
Like security? Was there like a control room or something with all the little videos, or what 400? That's like a ridiculous amount of cameras. Like I could understand maybe like one for each room and one for outside, but 400, that's like a little creepy.
They were situated throughout the house, designed from what we could gather so that there would be no corner that would not be filmed. You know, that was the intention. It appeared as though they weren't going to have any dead zones. Unfortunately, there were some dead zones. Several of the cameras malfunctioned. Other of the cameras appeared not to have been in use. But from what we were able to piece together, it certainly appears as though the intent was for security purposes so that the events of that evening could be recorded. We haven't ruled out blackmail as another possible motive.
That, whatever, you wanted me at this party, and I came for you. Really cool. Don't make me sing it.
I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do something with my life.
But this is Europe.
This is what you're telling me to do all the time. You're telling me to just, be above my father, be better than that. And I'm trying to.
But
and now I've done something, and now you don't want me to do it?
I'm just saying, can't you do it in Europe? Seriously. That's like where the money is. You're all about money anyways, so.
Don't make it seem like I'm just about money. That's
you kind of are.
No, just because I have it.
Exactly. So I mean, what happens if we go to fucking Europe, right? Right? You want to be here,
You're an
right?
asshole.
You want to be here.
I'm not forgiving you. This isn't an easy out for you. I don't want you to think that. Okay?
Okay.
I'm not like your little whore or whatever.
No, you're not my whore. You're just my bitch.
That's insulting. Do you know who my father is?
I don't give a fuck about your dad.
What has love done for you?
I thought in America would have some interest in these random people having a drunken night or revel. Like, absolutely.
Fuck the girls doing?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Fuck all they just said, man. That's where the girls going. We're down to go fucking night in the basement.
Dude. Not to me, dude. Not me. I'm not the dude to do that to. Okay? It's not a joke either. You can't drink this either.
I can't drink my own bottle of scotch.
It's my bottle now.
If I was you, I'd put that down. Yeah.
Dude, why are you even here?
Why am I here? What the fuck are you doing here?
What do you mean?
Nobody invites you.
fighting right now?
Yo, nobody wants you here. Nobody invited you here. You're an asshole who's been left back for fucking 2 years in a row, and you've been a super senior for how long now?
We should discuss this.